Recording started. So today we're gonna learn strategies. So strategies, we have zigzag indicator strategy, the very first one. Just type zigzag here. So this is zigzag indicator strategy. So this shows where exactly is the reversal. Where exactly is the reversal? It automatically it plots. So it has its own settings. So you just have to see. Yeah. This is the price deviation for reversal is percentage 5% pivot leg at 10. So yes. So how this actually works is that the standard deviation of from high of 26,382 to 24,582. So the percentage D here, this one, price deviation for reversal 5%. It's going to take a reversal from here. If it is more than 5%, more than 5% will come up to this level, somewhere here. Okay. So as soon as it crosses this particular level, so this will automatically plot. So here as well. So it went high, but again it took reversal because it wasn't able to sustain above. It came down. So when it came down, so this was the support 25,600 in and around. So when it took reversal from here, so I think this is a major 25,947. So from here it took a reversal again. So today it was able to break 25,500 as well. 25,500 as well. So this is a clear reversal. So this is a clear reversal. Okay. So you may ask, so what might be the target for the upcoming? So it can come up to 25,200, 25,000 as well. So 25,100 in and around. Okay. So here. Okay. So because the major support has been broke today, very major support. Okay. So this works as a reversal. So it clearly shows from where it can take reversal. See, I'm going to show you. It takes time to plot actually. See the trend reversal. See reversal. See here, it's a reversal. So this also works as a super trend. Super trend. So many people wants to know like now which side the trend is. So this it exactly shows as soon as a percentage 5% of standard deviation immediately crosses, immediately it will change. So it actually works. Okay. See reversal, reversal. Now the trend is downtrend. So it can come up to 25,000 or 25,050. From there it can take a reversal and more. If not, it can come down to 23,700 as well because it's a major support. There is a gap as well somewhere in here. So here as well, see you can see some gaps as well. So these gaps can be covered. But let's see. Okay. So this is the strategy of zigzag indicator. Okay, the zigzag indicator lowers the impact of random price fluctuations and is used to help identify price trends and changes in price trends. The important notes, the zigzag indicator lowers the impact of random price fluctuations and is used to identify price trends and changes in price trends. The indicator lowers noise levels. Yes, it will automatically drop. The indicator lowers noise levels, highlighting underlying trends higher and lower. The zigzag indicator works best in strongly trending markets. So, in order to identify the trends, so I think Manish had asked me what is super trend. So, this is super trend. Many people uses different, some ATR, ATD, and all, but we use zigzag indicator. Just um, I can say almost some 80% is the success rate in order to identify the super trend. The zigzag indicators works best in strongly trending markets. Understanding the zigzag indicator. The zigzag indicator plots points on the chart whenever prices reverse by a percentage greater than a pre-chosen variable. Straight lines are then drawn connecting these points. Got it. Zigzag indicator is used to help identify price trends to eliminate random price fluctuations and attempts to show trend changes. Zigzag lines only appear when there is a price movement between a swing high and swing low that is greater than a specified percentage, often 5%. By filtering minor price movements, the indicator makes trend easier to spot in all time frames. The zigzag indicator is often used in conjunction with Elliott wave theory to determine the positioning of each wave in the overall cycle. Traders can experiment with different percentage settings to see what gives the best results. For example, a setting of 4% may define waves more clearly than a setting of 5%. Stocks have their own patterns, so it is likely the trader will need to optimize zigzag indicators percentage settings to suit those securities. Understood. If the value of the price of the security is lesser, for example, there is no momentum. At that time, we need to reduce here. This will show precise. Though here it won't change, but the prices which are very lesser in that sense. Marico. Okay. This is actually a paid version actually. So I think you need to buy a paid version for this zigzag indicator. So see. Okay. So this is the formula. The zigzag indicator formula. The zigzag indicator formula. High low percentage change is equal to x. Retrace false. Last extreme true. If percentage change is greater than or equal to x plot zigzag. So this is the formula which has been used for zigzag indicator. How to calculate zigzag indicator? Choose a starting point, swing high or swing low. Choose percentage price movement. Identify next swing high or next swing low that differs from the starting point is equal to or greater than percentage price movement. Draw trend lines from starting point to new point. So this is for drawing the manual way. But we already have an indicator, so you can use that indicator. Yes. So if your internet is slow as well, so it might take some time, but it will plot. So next comes the what is pullback. The price never just follows a straight line, and the price movements on any financial market can usually be described in so-called price waves. The market alternate between bullish rising and bearish falling trend waves. During an uptrend, as shown in the graphic below, the dominant trend waves moved higher. The correction waves represent moves against the ongoing trend direction. When trading pullbacks, traders look for those correction phases and then time trade entire entries during such phases. The idea is that you want to wait for the price to pull back during a trend to provide you with a better entry price. When the market is moving higher and you anticipate that the move will continue, you want to enter a trade for the lowest price possible. Pullbacks help you find such opportunities. This is so. So always when it is trending high means when it is moving up. So we need to wait for the correction phase. So always what we do, many a times, not always, many a times what happens. So we'll enter at that current price. Again, when it comes down, we'll add more. So this is the trend. So we follow the trend. The primary trend is bullish. So we'll wait for the correction phase. So many people, many traders wait for the correction phase. So only when the correction phase is done. So today you might have seen the what is that? The crude oil. Exactly from the correction phase it started falling. Yes or no? Exactly from the correction phase it started falling. Yes. So that's how. So we wait for the trend to capture. But market, especially people will keep on texting me, sir, any call, any call, any call. They want to enter the market at what? No cost, no matter what, whatever might be the cost. So they want to enter the market. So that's the reason we entered the morning itself. But usually we'll wait for the correction to happen. Correction to happen at that particular time. So then only we'll take an entry. But in crude and all, what happens? We'll keep on watching. We get some time, 15 minutes, even longer time frame also you can use for holding it for a longer period. Okay. So breakout pullback. Breakout pullbacks are very common and probably the majority of the traders have already encountered them. Breakout pullbacks commonly happen at market turning points when the price breakout of consolidation pattern, head and shoulders, wedges, triangles, and rectangles are the most popular consolidation patterns. I always caution my students that moving a stop loss to break even is a very dangerous and unprofitable thing to do so. So I have told you, break even. Don't bring it to the break even. A point below the break even. 10 points to 20 points below the break even. Break even means cost to cost. And the reason is that the breakout pullbacks just happen so often. So that's the reason. In the scenario below, the price entered at triple top after a long uptrend. The triple top had a very well defined lower support level. Many traders use such levels to time their breakout entries, but where they go wrong is that they move their stop loss to break even too soon. And when the breakout pullback happens, they will get kicked out of their trades just to see price return into their anticipated direction. But without them, this is such a common pullback scenario that you will start noticing it all the time. Pullback entry timing. So the question that naturally comes up is how do you trade pullbacks? And although there are many ways how you could approach pullback trading, I will introduce two main concepts of pullback trading. Those principles can then be applied to all other pullback scenarios in the article. The aggressive trader waits for the price to come back to the pullback area and enters a trade right away here. Point 1 marks their approach in the scenario below. There are few points you need to consider when choosing such an approach. You may enter for the best possible price as this point can often mark the extreme point of the correction wave and the pullback phase. The potential reward or risk ratio is highest following such an approach because the stop loss can be placed very tightly. The drawback is that you enter a trade against the price direction and the price could easily go against you much further. Such an approach, therefore, can have a lower win rate. The higher risk reward ratio may offset it though. The conservative trader waits until the price continues the trend structure and breaks into a new low. The conservative entry happens right when the price makes a new lower low. With this approach, the trader goes with the momentum. The conservative entry happens later, and therefore the potential risk reward ratio is also smaller. There is no right or wrong. It comes down to the personal preferences of the trader. Okay, so pullback entry timing is very important. So today one of the best example is crude oil. So pullback entry timing is very much important. So exactly at 90 we were able to take a entry. As soon as we saw the buyers trying to, yeah, when the buyers were trying to be more aggressive in the market for the put side, means the sellers going more aggressive. So there the selling pressure came in. So immediately we made an attempt to take an entry for a very small 30 points. So that made a huge difference actually. So we made a very good money out of it today. Yes. Yeah, almost 30 points. Yes. So that is pullback entry time. Okay. So next comes the Fibonacci. So Fibonacci is a bit difficult, but it might take some time for you people to plot it properly. See, always we need to see the high and the low. This is the high, so this is the low. Okay. So this is the Fibonacci tool. Select this high, low. Just pull it down. So you will be able to plot the Fibonacci properly. Okay. So now, so this is 0.236, 0.382, and 0.5, 0.618. So this we call it as golden ratio. I'll tell you why we call it as golden ratio. 0.786 and 1 and 1.618. Again, this is also golden ratio. Which one? The which one you're talking about? Fibonacci, yes. I'll show you again. Identify the high, identify the low. High, low, high, low. Select this tool, select this tool, Fibonacci retracement, place at the high, pull at the low, place at the high, pull at the low. You will be able to draw this. Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay. High, low. I think you people are very fast. You people need to be very slow. Like once if I am not teaching that, then you need to ask that. If not, it will be a confusion. I'll have to keep on explaining you. Wait, no, let me explain. Let me complete my topic. If I don't complete it, then you ask. Okay. high, low. This is the high, so this is the low. So now coming to the topic. So how do we plot? So you are able to see some good numbers here. So how do we get these numbers? Any idea? 0.236, 0.382, 0.5, 0.618, 0.782, 1, 1.618, etc. 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 Any idea? No? How do you add? Like any example? Okay, great. Then any other answers? 1 plus 1 is equal to, keep answering me. 1 plus 2 is equal to, sorry, 1 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 5 is equal to 5 plus 8 is equal to 8 plus 13 is equal to 13 plus 21 is equal to 21 plus 34 is equal to, hmm, 34 plus 55, 55 plus 89. Tired, huh? But this fellow is teaching me mathematics. 89 plus 144 equal to, okay. So now let's see how we will end up with Fibonacci numbers. <clears throat> 144 divided by 233. 89 divided by 233. 55 divided by 233. 34 divided by 233. 21 divided by 233. 'Got it. So now let's check another. So this is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So one previous number we are adding. So this 1 is equal to 2, we add it here. 1 plus 2, 3. 2 plus 2 is equal to 3 is 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So you got to know the trend. So I think I don't have to teach you mathematics. So you got to know the trend. Yes or no? Yes or no? This trend you got to know, right? Yes. Now we are ending up with this particular numbers: 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233. So these are Fibonacci numbers. The main secret here is that 144 divided by 233 is what? 0.618. Now 89 divided by 144 is what? Correct? Correct? So how come if you are able to divide 144 divided by 233, you are getting the same number? 89, this number you are dividing with this, you are getting the same number. How? So what's the secret behind this? So let's try again. 55 divided by 144. How much? Correct. So 34 divided by 144 equal to, so how come we are getting the same numbers? So that's the secret behind it. So even if you divide 55 divided by 89, so let's try this as well. Let the confusion go away. 55 divided by 89. How much? 617, 618. 618. That is 79. So that is 0.618. Okay. The same thing, it will keep on repeating. It will keep on repeating. And if you keep on adding here as well, 144 divide, sorry, 144 plus 233. Come on. What's the answer? First. Three seven seven. So 233 divided by 377 is what? See properly, man. You might be making mistake. That's a wrong answer. How much? 233 divided by 377. Confused. At 0.618. You're right. So how come the numbers whichever above, if you divided, so we're getting the same number here? How come? So why not something else? So I'll tell you why do we call it as a golden ratio. 0.618 is a golden ratio. Means very first this number if you divide it with this you get 0.618. This number if you divide it by this you get how much? 377 divided by 233 is equal to, correct. Check it. If this number is divided by this, 233 is divided by 377, we get 0.618. We divide 377 divided by 233, we get 1.618. So similarly, 377 divided by 144, we get how much? So you people are able to see the same numbers here. 2.61, 1.618, 0.618, 1, 1, 0.618, so 0.786, 0.618, 0.5, 0.28, 236, 382. So this number you are able to see here. So now you got to know how these numbers are generated. Understood? Any doubt in this? Or you want me to repeat it again? You know how this 3.618, how do you get this 3.618? Any idea? No idea, sir. 4.382. 55, 233 divided by 55, 144. Yes, perfect. 4.236, correct. So in between it is 3.618, correct. So you got to know the formula behind this particular numbers, these particular numbers. Okay. So the main agenda of this is that why do the market follow the Fibonacci numbers? It's because see this fellow monkey fellow's head is also been compared with Fibonacci, so that's the reason he's able to rule the world. Is it so? See, Milky Way galaxy looks like a Fibonacci series. See this, the petals. These are arranged with the Fibonacci sequence. See this, the plant Fibonacci sequence. See this. What do you call this? In English, what do you call it? Storm. So this also looks like a Fibonacci series. See, this is what plant? So this also follows the Fibonacci. See, this snail follows the Fibonacci series. And most of the world is completely dependent on the Fibonacci. Pineapple follows the Fibonacci sequence. The banana seed inside banana, so it looks like a Fibonacci sequence. See this fruit, cucumber also follows the Fibonacci. See orange follows Fibonacci numbers. Okay, strawberry, Fibonacci animal. See, see cat, see elephant. So the complete world is dependent on Fibonacci. So even the market also follows Fibonacci. So the face is completely looks like Fibonacci. See our ears, Fibonacci. See this finger, if you fold it. Mona Lisa painting is compared with Fibonacci. So that's the reason that's so famous. Okay. See human body is compared with Fibonacci. Okay. So each and everything, even the universe follows the Fibonacci. See Milky Way galaxy, I'm going to show you. See Milky Way galaxy depends on Fibonacci sequence. Okay. See the swastik. So before you start a prayer, before you start a housewarming or whatever, you place this swastik. Even who was it? Hitler was following swastik. So he was able to rule the world. So next comes black hole. So the black hole is completely calculated is based on the Fibonacci sequence. Okay, black hole theory. Don't ask me what is black hole now. Go read Stephen Hawkins. You will understand. Okay, he has given a big theory. if at all, if two black holes collude together, so that will generate a sort of energy. So that is black hole. Recently in 2015, I guess, there was a black hole theory. Okay. Yes. See, internet is so fast. As soon as we just type, just a minute, yes, just a minute, just a yes. Uh, okay. What is that? 1 Gbps. See, internet is so fast in that even if we just speak, so that will grasp whatever we speak. Immediately, the same related topics will keep coming. So once I was just planning to go to Singapore, my internet speed, I think, yes, might be. So once I was speaking regarding Singapore, let's go for a trip. So let's plan for a trip and all. So immediately when I opened Google browser, so I was able to see so many offers coming. So fast the internet is. Okay. So we should be very careful before speaking something. I think we need to switch off our phones. If not, we have to throw it somewhere. Okay. So the complete universe is dependent on, yes, uh, complete universe follows the Fibonacci sequence. So that's the reason even the market follows the Fibonacci sequence with no doubt. So now let's come back to the topic. So how to plot a Fibonacci? So this is the high, so this is the low. So exactly why it was supposed to touch this particular 0.786 and take reversal, or why it was supposed to touch 0.7618, or why it was supposed to take support at 0.618. Understood? See here 0.5, 0.5. See here 0.5. It was so difficult for the market to cross 0.5. So that's where the market is so much related to the Fibonacci. Now, yeah, Akash had asked me how to plot reversal. Yes, so I'll show you how to plot. So the low and the high. This is the low, so this is the high. Easily we can identify, if at all, if it is able to cross 1. So now I'm teaching you the strategy. Okay, if it is able to cross 1, it will definitely come hit 1.618. No doubt in that. No matter what, it might take some time as well. It might be much faster as well. But definitely it has to come touch 1.618. I'll show you some other examples as well. If it is able to cross 0.236, so no matter what, it has to come touch 0.5. If it is able to cross 0.5, it will definitely touch 0.618. So that is how the strategies are being built. Okay. So you got to know, right? From here to the low. Okay. Again, from low to high. This high. Low to high. You can easily plot the Fibonacci. Any doubt in plotting? Any doubt in plotting? I know it will take some time for you to understand the concept, but definitely see low to high. Once it was able to cross 1, so no matter what, it came down, again went up, touched 0.786, took support, then again came down, again went up, touched 0.786, made sure that it will come touch 0. Sorry, 1.618. 1.618. So next, how does it matter? So how do we consider which is low, which is high? In this, which is high, which is low in this particular chart from here? After this, so which is high, which is low? 26,359 or 26,360 is the high, and the low is 24,576, right? Because we are looking at the recent future market. We are concentrating on future market. High, low. Over. Now, from here, which is high, which is low? The market is trending reverse. So now which is high, which is low? This is low, 24,573. 26,000 is the, so it has perfectly touched 0.382, right? So as I told you, if it is able to cross 0.3236, so no matter what, it has to come touch 0.5. So that's the reason. Did I give the carry forward? Yes or no? Carry forward trade, BTST. So from 75, did it move to 100? That's based on this particular Fibonacci only. Okay. So now if it is able to cross this 0.382, it will definitely come touch 0.5. If it is able to touch 0.5, it has to come touch 0.618. If it is able to cross 0.618, it has to come touch 1 no matter what. If it is able to touch 1 and cross 1, definitely it has to come touch 1.618. So that's the game theory here. For still more convenience, so for shorter targets, this is the low, this is the high. So I think by uh, day after tomorrow, that's on Monday or Tuesday, it has to come hit 25,175 because it has already crossed 1 based on this particular plotting. Understood the game theory? Even for this, we can plot low, high. It made sure that it gonna come touch 1.618. See, it touched, then only it put up. So that's how the theory is actually low, high, fall. I'll show you some more. low, high. That's what I'm telling you, no? When market is bullish, you're gonna draw it straight. So when the market is bearish, you're gonna plot it reverse. So now how I plotted it from low to high? Yes, for all time frames it will work. See, that's what I'm showing you. Listen first. You're gonna miss many things. You can ask questions later as well, but if I forget things, then you can't. Low to high. Touched. Low to high. Touched. Okay. See. High. Low. See. As soon as it crossed 1, started moving up to touch 1.618. From there, reverse. High. Low. Touched 0.786, but I wasn't able to cross this particular to touch 1. From there, reversed. Yes, why not? 0.618 touched. From there, it reversed. Told you, no? If it is able to cross 0.236, it has to touch 0.5. If it is able to cross 0.5, immediately it will go touch 0.618. Understood? 0.618 touched. Now it crossed 0.786. So if it is able to cross 0.786, then 1. If it is able to cross 1, immediately it has to come touch 1.6. See, low, high, it crossed 1, immediately it came down to 1.618. From there again reversed. Again it wasn't able to sustain. Again it moved up. So it is stuck in this particular. So that's the precise of Fibonacci. So precisely it works actually. See, I always use Fibonacci. Many a times I have made money in STSM. One of my favorite stock, I can tell you. See, high, low, touched. That's precision, German precision. Okay, yes, high, low. See, Got it. High, low. 1.618 due to some VIX problem with the VIX. Yes. High, low. 1.618. It will touch, no doubt in that. See, high, low. 0.618. Again, VIX problem. 0.618. So precisely it works. High, low. 1.618. I was explaining, but I can't remove all this now. So that's the problem. We'll do one thing. We'll go to investing.com. Mhm. It's been a long time. I didn't use this. Fibonacci. Where to find the Fibonacci now? Fibo not for free anymore. Okay, 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 okay. Fibonacci is not there, I guess. Hmm. Yes. Got it. So exactly it has come took support at 0.382. Good. Low, high, fall. High, low. 0.618, 0. Or 2.618. Now this is what trend? What trend is this? So now can we draw for the call side? Because it has already taken reversal. Downtrend. So when it has turned and touched, started reversing back. So we're gonna plot in the reverse way. Low, high. So as I told you, if it is able to cross 0.236, it has to come touch 0.5. If it is able to cross 0.5, it has to come touch 0.618. If it is able to cross 0.618, directly it has to come touch 1. If it is able to cross 1, it has to come touch 1.618. Understood? So any doubt in this? Any doubt in this particular trend? So you got to know why I started plotting for the reversal. Do you want me to explain again why I plotted reversal? Yes or no? Do you people want me to explain again why I plotted for the Fibonacci reversal? So why? The reason because this is the low, this is the high. It has already crossed 0.236. If it has crossed 0.236, so we will plot for the reversal. If not, we will plot for the straight. So this way. If not, we will plot this way. Now this is the high, so this is the low. This is the high. High, low. If it was supposed to take a reversal from here, if it was supposed to take a reversal from here, but already it has crossed 25,500, the major support. Major support is already been crossed. So now that's the reason we are plotting it reversal. And moreover, from the low to the high, if it has crossed 0.236, this particular level, so we're gonna plot for the reversal. So initially nothing will go into head, that is for sure. So you just have to concentrate on the Fibonacci, how to plot, how not to plot, everything. So Fibonacci is a one big confusion topic. So later part, after you start practicing, so definitely it will go into your head. So why it took reversal from 0.786? So why it wasn't able to move up? All these questions, answers you will get it. For the low and the high, I'm showing you the precision how it actually works. 1.618. Done. So this is the high, this is the low. So how do we calculate the perfect low? Is by the support zone. So this is the perfect support zone. So from here it started reversing. So based on the support, this is the high, this is the low. It was able to cross 0.236. So it was able to cross 0.236. Took support, started moving up. The first target was 0.618. Again it came down, touched 0.5, 50% retracement. Then again moved up to 1. It was able to successfully cross 1. Immediately it moved up to 1.618. Okay. Start plotting it. You will understand. Day by day, you people will understand. The high, low. Okay. High, low. It wasn't able to cross 1. So it took reversal, came down. Here it crossed 1, came back, took support at 0.786, touched 0.618, took retracement, again went up, touched 1.618. So that's the precise. So today or tomorrow, it will definitely go hit the target of 1.618. From there, it takes retracement. So one more secret is that if it takes very long time to touch the 1.618, as soon as it touches 1.618, we will see a big fall coming in similarly. See, here it is. From here, it took almost from here, yes. From 2024, 30th, 34, 2024, from here to here, 036, 2024. As soon as it touched, it took almost 3 months in order to cover this gap. So it immediately started falling down. Got it. High, low. When it is able to successfully cross 0.236 here, see, if you plot here, see here it was able to cross, here it was able to cross. As soon as it touched 0, from 0 it was able to touch here. Again it came down, took support. Here started moving up. Okay, Plotting is bit difficult, but if you learn plotting, definitely you'll be successful in this. Low, high. It wasn't able to cross 1. If at all, if it was able to touch or cross 1, immediately it was supposed to fall till 1.618. But it took reversal. It took reversal from 1 itself. Told you, no? The reason. Once it is able to touch 1, from there it will definitely start falling to 1.61. So, one more example I showed you. High, low, 1.618. Why it is supposed to take support at 5 itself? So it can take support somewhere else, right? So why it was supposed to take, as soon as it hit 0.618, from there it took reversal. So that's because that's how the Fibonacci retracement works. So you got to know how to plot the Fibonacci retracement. So keep practicing. So draw some 10 to 15 today itself. Show it to me. Send it across to me. So if there is any correction needed, I'll send it back to you. Okay. Daily keep on practicing. So I think within a month you should be able to plot it properly. Understood? So that is Fibonacci. So any doubt in Fibonacci? Practice. That's what I'm telling you. First you need to plot. First practice. Practice for a few days. Practice for a month. Okay. Then definitely you'll be able to plot it properly. Yes. Yes. You see the video again, you'll understand when to draw from low to high, high to low. Okay. Next comes the range bound strategy. Very simple topic. I'll finish it up. Range bound strategy is that when the market is stuck in the range, the market is stuck in the clear range. So we're gonna sell at the high. So when do we get to know that it's a range bound? Only after 2 to 3 days only we'll be able to identify that whether it's a range bound or what bound. Recently we were stuck in this range bound. So when I was able to understand, it took almost 2 to 3 days for me to understand whether we were stuck in range bound or not. Then I was able to make out. Yes. So even in range bound, we were able to make money. So that's what, when we are stuck in range bound, at least we need 2 to 3 days to understand whether we are stuck in range bound or not. Okay. See, here we got to know that the market is stuck in range. So when the market used to move up, so immediately we were selling it. When the market used to move up, immediately we were selling it. Means we were entering into the put. Again, when it moves up, we were entering into the put. So many people in last 2 days as well, many people said market still in range bound. We are not able to make money, but still we made money in put side. So even yesterday as well, I said market will fall. Definitely it will fall. Please wait. So I taunted as well. Many people doubt me. But that's true actually, yes. Many people think I'm joking, but I knew that market gonna fall because market was stuck in the range. When as soon as it hit and comes to this particular range, we were selling it. Means we were entering in the put. We were able to capture that moment to fall. Understood? We were able to capture that moment of the fall. Understood? So that is range bound trading example. So we should never ever miss such type of range bound. So last 2 days I used this particular trading style only. So I was not entering again in the call side. I was waiting for. Understood. So that is trading range strategies. So based on the support and resistance, if a security is in a well established trading range, traders can buy when the price approaches support and sell when it reaches resistance. Technical indicators such as the relative strength index, stochastic oscillator, and the commodity channel index so can be used to confirm overbought and oversold conditions when price oscillates within a trading range. For example, a trader could enter a long position when the price of a stock is trading at support and the RSI gives a oversold reading below 40. Alternatively, the trader may decide to open a short position when the RSI moves into overbought territory above 60. A stop loss order should be placed just outside the trading range to minimize risk. So you understood the range bound strategy also. So what is confluence strategy? Confluence strategy is mixture of all this. Means you develop your own strategy. So I have my own strategy. So you develop your own strategy. Some other person will be following his own strategy. But we have mixture of strategies actually. So whenever market turns range bound, we'll implement range bound strategy. Whenever the market is trending, we'll implement zigzag strategy. So whenever market is in completely small ranges, we'll use a CCA strategy, or whether we'll use a stochastic indicator when it's falling. So different indicator at different places. So sometimes only with the help of volume indicator we'll take a trade. So that's our confluence strategy. So based on the experience, you gain that knowledge. So confluence is a combination of multiple strategies and ideas into one complete strategy. Confluence occurs when two or more separate ideas or strategies are used together to form a comprehensive investment strategy that is in line with an investor's risk profile and goals. This term can also be used when employing technical analysis by looking at charts with multiple indicators or overlays and developing levels where different indicators are combined to help identify possible opportunity. Understood? So today Manish was able to come up with a new strategy. So he was using EMA with CCI, so etc. etc. So he was successful in that particular strategy. So many people try their own strategies as well. So they use many overlays, many indicators, many MACDs, different types of MACDs. They buy MACDs. Okay. So Bollinger Bands, etc. 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 So they come to a conclusion. So that is called confluence strategy. So based on that strategy, they keep making money every day, small money. So as I told you, we build the wealth not in one day over the 10 years. Traders usually build their wealth after 10 years only. Only when you are able to cross 10 year, so you will be holding crores of rupees. Yeah, no doubt in that. Yes. So that is confluence strategy. So important notes. Confluence occurs when multiple ideas. Some people have their IQ, EQ much faster. They are more successful in 1 year, 2 years. I have seen many people. So with their lot of other problems, family problems, that problem, this problem, etc., etc. problem, still they were successful within 2 years because their IQ is more, their EQ is more, their concentration ability is more. My concentration took around 7 to 8 years with all my family problems, all my strategies, everything. So I was supposed to survive as well. So I was supposed to come up in my life, both together, working on two boats together. If not, no food. At the end of the day, no food, no money to pay the rent. Got it. So at last, I was able to be successful. But some people are blessed with the golden spoons, so don't try to misuse that opportunity. Try to use that opportunity. So you got a good investment as well. So you got good backup as well. So honestly, you can come up in your life in this trading career within 1 year to 2 years because your concentration is completely on trading. But my concentration, I was supposed to look after many other things as well. So it took almost 7 years for me to be successful in this. In investment advice, Confluence relies on building a layered strategy, drawing from several types of analysis and theory that can achieve investors' goals within their risk profile. In technical analysis, Confluence results from employing several indicators or signals to come up with entry and exit points or spot reversal in the trend. Understanding confluence. Confluence stems from its underlying geographic definition, which is regarded as a point where multiple flowing bodies of water joins together to merge into one. Ganga, Yamuna, Kaveri together. Okay, flowing bodies of water join together to merge into one. Investment advisors can use Confluence to provide their investment management services for their client from several sources of investment. Technical analysts are known to use the concept of Confluence to identify and support technical trading through the use of multiple signals or indicators comprehensively. So you develop your own strategy. Okay, so start plotting it from today itself. So you got 2 days time, Saturday and Sunday. So let's meet up on Monday. I think yes. Yes, we have a class tomorrow. Okay, so I'll complete it. Okay, I have one. Yes, one of the that's not that important as well. But in future, near future, we'll be using this harmonic pattern. So that's the reason I just wanted to teach this. One of the important I can, but I just felt like so harmonic patterns. So, anyways, we'll do it on Monday. Not an issue because uh, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, I think you have your own meetings, I guess. So you please carry on with your meeting for tomorrow. So let's meet up on Monday. Not an issue. Okay, yes. So fine. See you all. Bye bye. Start plotting it from today itself. Don't waste your time.